welcome to my channel, Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. If you like today's video, thumbs up is always appreciated, and it really helps my channel. Hope everyone's doing great today, and today I have a Dollar Tree haul to share with you guys. I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in a little bit, but I went the other day because I was specifically looking for a couple things, and luckily I found what I was looking for. But in hindsight, I should have picked up more, but I'm sure I'll make it there again. So I picked up a couple organizing things because I never can get organized enough, and I picked up mostly crafting supplies because there are some projects that I've been wanting to work on. I did pick up a few grocery items, but we're not dealing with that because that's not the fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I picked up. And it was a bad trip. I mean, I spent way more than I had intended to. So anyway, I picked up 3 of these. The long narrow organizers with the rubber bottom. They usually always have these, and I like that they have the rubber on the bottom. They have them most of the time. Sometimes I visit the Dollar Tree and they don't have them, but I wanted to pick some up. I have one that my sister picked up for me. I needed for something, and I really like it because it's got the rubber inside and out. So I picked up 3 more. I thought they would be really great for like blush and highlighter and bronzers. I have some of the acrylic ones that are divided, but I don't like the price of them. I would rather spend $1.25. It doesn't matter to me that much that they have the dividers because they all stand up pretty good without them. So I picked up some of those. And then they had some more clear acrylic containers, and they used to have mostly just the clear ones, and now I noticed they have mostly the smoky ones. But I picked up 2 of these with the 3 sections, and it's got the lid. And I'm not going to open it. It's got some tape holding it down. But I thought this would be really handy either for in the bathroom for like the cotton swabs and cotton balls or stuff. I do have separate jars, but if I wanted to condense it down, but also for my craft stuff. I'm always looking for containers for like the smaller items because they just tend to be everywhere. So I did get a couple of these so I'd have them. And if I need more, I'll pick up more. And then I picked up a couple of these. Now, I think I showed a couple of these in a haul before from the Dollar Tree. I have 2 of the clear ones, and they didn't have the clear ones this time, or I would have got them so they would have matched. But so I got 2 of the smoky gray ones, and these things stick together pretty good. But I really, really, really like these. These are a perfect size. I'm not sure where I have them right now, but I really like the size, and I used the 2 that I bought before right away. So I thought I'd have a couple more on hand. I don't remember what I have in them right now. They're around here somewhere. I think I've got 1 in here somewhere and 1 in the craft room somewhere. So I picked up a couple more of those. And I see stuff over there that I never put away. What is that? Picked up a roll of clear contact paper. I was really wishing I had this about a month or so ago. I use this for transfer tape for when I use Cricut vinyl. I'm not spending the price they charge for the actual Cricut transfer tape because it's just ridiculous. And in my experience, I had some once. I got in a bundle of vinyl once. It's too sticky. It's just hard to work with because it's just too sticky. This has just a perfect tackiness, and $1.25 for a whole roll is way more reasonable than what the Cricut brand is, and it works just the same, and it doesn't make me cry as bad when I buy it. I wanted to make a layered banner for Artemis's baby shower, and I was like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to cut out all the pieces, and I'm like, I don't have any transfer tape, so I can't. So I had to make a different type of banner, a printed one. So make sure I got one, so if I want to use vinyl again, I'm not in the same dilemma where I have no transfer tape. So I got that, and then this is actually what I went in there for. They're faux leather. I saw a couple projects on Pinterest and on YouTube where they were using the faux leather, And at first I didn't know Dollar Tree had it. Somebody said that they found it at Walmart. Well, I looked at Walmart one other time when I was looking for it, and I could not find it. And we have 2 locations here that we go to, and neither one of them have had them. I even looked on the app; they don't have them. And then I was watching a YouTuber doing some like craft DIY home decor things, and they were using it. So I'm like, I didn't know the Dollar Tree had faux leather. So next time I go to the Dollar Tree, I'm gonna look. And sure enough, they did. It comes in brown. I got 2 rolls of the brown, navy, white, and black. And the idea I have in mind, I wanted the brown. But then after I got home the next day, I was like, I probably should have got the navy and the black, because I immediately thought of something I could use it for. So next trip, I'm going to pick up a roll of navy and a roll of black. White, I don't think I would use. I don't use white a lot because it's dirty. So I did get these. And I got to thinking about it. If I don't make it to Dollar Tree, the canvases they have, the stretch canvases, I just used the frames for a project once, and I saved the canvases. I'm like, maybe I better hang on to the canvas itself in case I can use it for something. And I thought, well, gee, you know, if I needed to in a pinch, if I wanted a different color besides brown, I could always cut the canvas in strips and then paint it with acrylic paint to be the color I wanted. So I'm like, well, if I get there and they have the other colors, I'll get them, and if not, I'll just use the canvas and paint it. There's always a way around it. So I got those. And then my last Dollar Tree haul, I had a few nautical pieces, and I saw this, and I decided to get this to go with what I had already purchased. Like I said, I'm not going to go all out nautical, but if I want to do just like one vignette or something, I wanted to have a few pieces to play with. So I got the natural wood, and they also had it in white. And I think it's really cute with the, you know, looks like planks. So I got that, and then I got 2 packs. I got seahorses and I got anchors. I like to have these when they have them, so if I do wood bead garlands, I can do them for like whatever season or holiday or whatever. I have pumpkins, I have bunnies, hearts. I don't remember what I have for like the winter holiday. I think I have a star. I have like all different ones, and I grabbed the ones I like because I thought these would be nice in summer to make wood bead garlands, like light blue and white and things like that, and put these on there, or it's like seafoam green. But I got these because I thought they would be handy. I want to get into making the wood bead garlands more because they're so popular. I also, actually my niece saw this and showed me the water brush pen. There's a set of 2 of them, and I know some people use them for like watercolors. But actually, I saw another YouTuber that was using them with paper napkins. I have some packs of paper napkins to decoupage with, and if you want to use just the design like that, the whole napkin, but maybe just the picture that's in the napkin, I saw a YouTuber where she had one of these water pens, and you just lightly go over it, like the outline, and then it tears easy, and then you don't have all that extra space or more than what you want. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna get those because I want to decoupage with some napkins. They'd be handy to have, and with my luck, if I say, oh, I'll get them another time, I'll forget or they won't have them. So I got those. Like I said, it's mostly all crafting stuff. And then I got these wood craft rings. They only had 2 packs. There's 2 in each pack. They only had 2, so I got both of them. Otherwise, I probably would have got a couple more. And this may seem ridiculous to you guys, but I know I saw a project once and I wanted these, and when I look at Walmart, I couldn't find them. When I looked at Dollar Tree, I couldn't find them. I saw them on Amazon, but they were like in these mega mass amounts, and the prices were a little out of, you know, my idea of reasonability. So when I saw them, I grabbed 2. Of course, now I can't think of that particular project, but I'm like, I'm going to have them. So when I stumble across that on Pinterest again or something, I will have the wood rings to use. So I grabbed a couple packs of those. I know they're really good for, they make the baby teethers, but it was a different idea. I don't know what it was. I picked up a couple more packs of double-sided tape. I have quite a few packs, but I used 2 packs, so I wanted to replace it because I do use this a lot in paper crafting. Right now, I am working on making junk journals out of little golden books, and basically you take the pages out and you expand the spine, and then you put the pages back with all your other pages and embellishments and stuff like that. And I've been using a lot of this to reinforce the spine, so I wanted to replace what I used so I don't get down to where I have like one pack and I need more. So I got those. I got a pack of these little craft clamps. It comes with 6. I've seen a lot of crafters use these when they glue stuff to keep it clamped, so I figured I might as well grab them and I'll have them if I need them. I also picked up just some liquid adhesive. It's just glue, but I like that it's got the smaller tip, because sometimes when you paper craft, the bigger tips your paper wrinkles because it gets too wet with too much glue. So I grabbed one of these to try, and it says it can be used for embellishments, wood, plastic, leather, paper, cardboard, and trims. So I'll try that and see if I like it. I only got one because I'm not sure how well I like it. I also picked these up. We got Starfish, sand dollars, and Starfish. There's 3 in each pack. They're plastic, but they actually look very decent quality. I would take them out, but with my luck, they'll end up scattered, and I have enough of them mess around here. I saw one idea that came to mind. I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for, but one idea that I did see that came to mind is the cylinder vases that they sell at the Dollar Tree. I saw on Pinterest where they took and they wrapped maybe, I'd say 4.5 inches or so from the bottom up with rope, just like the jute rope, and then they glued, I don't know whether it was a starfish or a sand dollar on it, and then put a pillar candle in it. So it's really pretty for like summer or nautical decor. I just got these because I could either use them like in a tiered tray or a vignette, or if I want to make something like that. But I've never seen anything quite this nice at the Dollar Tree, so I thought better get them when you see them. I also picked up a couple bundles of their nautical cotton rope. I've seen it there before, but I never grabbed it because I'm like, I don't know what I need that for. But I'm trying to, which I'm hoping to do a video with some, but they take cardboard boxes and cover them either with sweaters or fabric or whatever, and use this kind of rope to make the handles. So that's one idea I had, and I'm sure there are a lot of other ideas where it'll come in handy. And I did not notice when I picked this up, but I'm noticing it now. Wish I would have noticed it at the time, that one of them is thicker than the other. See, this one's way thinner. But I don't know if there are 2 different sizes or if it just happened that there's 2 different sizes. But it's okay. So I got those. Got a pack of clothespins. Believe it or not, I use them in a ton of crafts. Let's see. And then I picked this up just because I thought it was interesting. It's from the floral section. It's called Mesh Ribbon. And I picked it up at first because it just happened to be laying there, and I was like, oh, that's different. And I was looking at it. I'm like, what would you even use that for? And I went to put it back, and I'm like, I know exactly what I would use it for. I want to do a few junk journals where I think this will come in handy. I want to do one like vintage beach themed, and I do want to do a nautical one, and I might do a mermaid one again. And I thought, doesn't this look almost like, you know, like a seaweed or a net or something? So I thought maybe I can like cut pieces of this and put on the cover or something like that, or the spine. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get that. And all they had was the brown, which is nice because it's more like a natural color. But I'm like, you know, sometimes I go to put stuff down and I'm like, wait a minute, might be able to use that. And then I picked up, don't want to blind you with the glare, but they always have these little mirrors, and actually I used some of these in a lantern I made, but I painted over the mirror because I didn't want it as a mirror. I just wanted the shape. But I liked, like I said, I don't want to blind you with the mirror, but I liked the shape of this, how it's scalloped, and it's got the, you know, texture to it. And I thought this would look pretty, maybe chalk painted and waxed. And I only got one, so I can paint one and see how it looks. And then if I like the way it turns out, maybe I'll get 1 or 2 to make like a grouping. Or I could paint it and lay it flat, and then put a jar candle on top of it because the mirror helps reflect the light and stuff. But I really like the shape of it, so that'll probably get painted up. Then this is the first time I've seen these. They're wooden wreath bases. I've been really wanting to make the wood bead wreaths that you use the half of the wooden beads with flat on one side and rounded on the other. And I've seen them, like when Julie from Bootsy on the Beat was visiting, we went into this store called, well, it's like a flea market, handmade type place. I don't know exactly what you would call it, where everybody has booths, and then you have the main cashier, and they have the tickets with the numbers, that type of thing. But anyway, they had some of the wood bead wreaths with the half beads, and Julie was looking at it. I'm like, I could probably make you something like that. But then I got to thinking, I'm like, well, what do they use for a base? Ta-da! So I got a couple of these. So one of these days when I order off Amazon, I'll order the half beads and see what I can do. But I thought I'd grab those. And then the last thing I grabbed that I have for the haul, I know it's the wrong season, but they had these. I grabbed 2 of each, the pumpkins. This one's a little bit more flat, and this one's a little bit more poofy. And they're that like resin stuff. And it's the wrong season, obviously. But after I made my fall decor last year, I was noticing on Pinterest and even on YouTube a little bit that the pumpkins that were navy with like the gold stems, which I guess Target had them a year or 2 ago, were popping up everywhere. And I'm like, I really like the way they look. There's just something about them. They're elegant, but not too frou-frou. So I wanted to try painting some to see if I liked them. But I already had my fall stuff packed, and I didn't really want to use the foam ones because I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to do it so it looks a little notch above, but the foam ones don't quite cut it. So I was on Macari and different things, and I was thinking, well, geez, if I could get some ceramic pumpkins and paint them. But the only thing is, if it's glazed, it's really hard to paint over that. So I was kind of like, well, we'll wait till fall rolls around and see what I find. Because even on Macari, some of the prices, I'm like, I don't want to pay that much, because if it doesn't turn out, I don't want to have that much money invested if it's a flop. So when I saw these, I grabbed 4 so I could play with them. And with them being the resin, they're not super, super smooth. So I think painting them will work much better. So I'm going to play with those. And even though we're going into summer and this is a fall thing, you don't have to craft for that season. I can craft now and have it put up for when fall comes around. But anyway, that is my, I'm just looking to see if there's any other bags. I think that it was all in this bag, I'm hoping. But that's my Dollar Tree haul from my last trip. A little mix of stuff, but very much crafting stuff, because it's either stuff that I had been wanting to get and couldn't find, or stuff that I know I'll definitely use, or stuff I don't want to miss out on. So that's what I picked up on my latest Dollar Tree haul. If there's anything here that you're interested in, you might want to head over to Dollar Tree and see if you can grab it. And I hope to be doing a lot more crafting content, so hopefully you'll see some of this stuff coming up in some videos soon. So as always, let me know what you think down in the description. I always want to say description. In the comment section, is there anything that stood out, or anything that you're wanting to go to Dollar Tree and look for yourself? Always interested in what your opinions are and what you have to say, as long as you're nice. So thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to spend with me. And that's all I have for today. So until next time, bye everyone.